This is Chris Whalen, CPA, and welcome to the Street Level Business Podcast. My CPA firm specializes in business and individual income taxes. If you would rather read this podcast, there is a link to the text version below the video. If you find this podcast informative, please take a moment to like and share it. Do you have any tax or accounting questions right now? Please pause the podcast and call me on 732-673-0510. Today's topic is woke landmines have trouble finding jobs and spouses. Shocker. More and more of today's young people are unemployable and unmarriageable. This seems to be a combination of them graduating with degrees that don't prepare them for the job market, and also that many of them come out of college as woke landmines. What's a woke landmine? It is a term I coined. Please feel free to use it. Landmines are explosive devices designed to be detonated by the presence, proximity, or contact of a person. Woke landmines are explosive people trained to be detonated by anyone that disagrees with their political ideologies or life choices. Once we encounter a woke landmine, we quickly learn it is best to steer clear of them. That is exactly what small to medium-sized companies and marriage-minded people are doing. In my CPA practice, I have been involved with tens of thousands of hires. Employers today are looking out for woke landmines and are avoiding first interviews with them, let alone not hiring them. I predict this will continue for many years to come. Employers are using the internet to research schools and are giving woke scores to colleges and universities. The higher the school's woke score, the more quickly a resume winds up in the trash. Many employers are looking for non-college graduates to avoid the situation altogether. A choice of college today, even more than the degree attained, can set a student on a terrible financial course for life, especially if they want to work for a company not in the Fortune 500. Showing up to interviews with visible tattoos, odd-colored hair, or other non-traditional facial and nose attachments classifies you as a woke landmine. Discussing how your life choices and political ideologies need to be tolerated and accommodated in the workplace does the same. The odds of you being hired in a professional environment are close to nil. Ultimately, this message is for parents of children under 30. They need to understand that their life choices and political ideologies should never be discussed in public or at work. Parents don't understand what happens to children in colleges out of their sight. Attempting to force the world to accept or work around your life choices and political ideologies is childish attention and validation seeking at the highest level. It reflects extremely weak character and immaturity. Entrepreneurs, especially those that run small and medium-sized companies, want to project neat and conservative values. We all know woke landmines bring chaos. Marriage-minded people looking for husbands and wives are steering clear of them. Of course they do. Who wants to be married to a woke landmine? This brings us to the end of this edition of the Street Level Business Podcast. Questions, concerns? Call me on 732-673-0510. Thanks for listening. I hope you found this podcast informative. If you want to become a subscriber to my podcasts and memos, please send an email to chriswhalencpa@gmail.com and I will add you. Remember, the moment you have a business or tax question is the moment you should be calling me. Have a great day.